Wanda was falling for the attractive visitor.
You know, Wanda, I've been thinking. There might be a way of getting your father to America.
Yes, Hans? How?
I know some people who might be helpful.
Oh, but we have tried everything. We have written letters, we have tried the State Department, the immigration authorities. We have talked to anybody who would listen.
Yes, but I think that the people that I know would see to it that your father got across the border safely.
I don't understand.
Well, maybe I shouldn't suggest...
Oh, please, Hans, tell me.
Well, these things had happened before. I mean, you could sort of trade information for his freedom.
Hans, you speak in riddles.
Oh, it is no riddle. You work in the electronics plant. I am told that they are experimenting with new radar and plane detection equipment. And if you could deliver them the plans for it, these people tell me they could deliver your father in return.
Oh, I couldn't.
Yeah, they probably have the secret anyway. Some people always profit by these things. It might as well be you. And I know how much you and Eric want your father with you.
No.
He wants so much to see you.
I'm all mixed up. Don't know what to think or say.
It would be so simple for you. You work in the duplicating department. You have access to all the blueprints. I would even be able to help you. Perhaps I could get in sometime.
I don't know. I don't know. They would free my father?
I am certain of it.
It's an awful thing. Oh, he's such an old man. I would want to see him, to have him with us before he dies. Eric must never know. You must promise.
Of course I promise. Eric must never know.
Wanda Bachman didn't sleep that night. Her father was dear to her. So was her new country, the freedom she and Eric had always wanted. The next morning, Wanda Bachman hurried into the Federal Building.
I thought I loved him. We seemed to have so much in common. And then there was my father. It's been years since Eric and I have seen him. He thought I was going to help him, but I couldn't, even if it meant my father.
Hans Oberlander, alias Robert Decker, alias Joseph Good. Suspected of arson at the Lee Chemical Plant in Jersey City. Sabotage of the Northern Aeronautical Industries at Evanston. Inciting a riot at Smithson Ball Bearing Company.
You know about Hans?
We know Mr. Oberlander very well. He was followed to your home. We have daily reports on everything he's done. And ever since he moved into your home, your brother's fix-it shop has been under surveillance. You have been watched closely at your work.
Oh, believe me, Mr. Thomas. We have not done anything wrong. Well, we've tried to be good citizens.
I know. But since he moved in, we had to be sure. His stories are lies, all of them. He never applied for citizenship. He's only been here 6 months. He was told to contact you because of your work at the plant and because they know of your father through letters they'd intercepted. Miss Bachman, your father was executed 3 days after your escape. I'm sorry. He went quickly. There were others who suffered a long time. Water?
No, thank you, Mr. Thomas. But if you knew so much about Hans, why hasn't he been arrested?
We could have deported him months ago.
Care what you do with him, but get him out of my house. I never want to see him again.
It's important to our country to find out the men he's working with. You, Miss Bachman, can help us.
I?
He trusts you. We need you.
I'd like to, Mr. Thomas. But how?
Think it over carefully, Miss Bachman. This could be a very difficult and dangerous job. I wouldn't want you to plunge into it without knowing exactly what could happen.
But I want to, Mr. Thomas. I must.
Good. Now then, there are several things that'll have to be straightened out. First of all, no one must know of this, not even your brother. You'll contact me here, except in case of an emergency. For that, you'll have a private telephone number.
Hello, Eric.
Hello.
Has Hans come home yet?
Hans? I don't like the way he acts. Maybe Wanda would like to talk to you seriously. Hans has been here for a very long time and...
Not now. I don't want to talk about it now.
You have something better.
Oh. I did not know that you had company.
Wanda, I want you to meet some friends of mine. Mr. Mueller. How do you do? And Mr. Grutter.
How do you do?
Chant. And should consider himself fortunate working with you. Tonight, same place. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Grutter, he is the important one. I have already spoken to him about your father.
What did he say?
Once the plans are delivered, your father can cross the border.
Good.
Do you think you can get them?
They're not finished yet, but when they are, I will get them.
You are wonderful, darling. Oh, come on, some cooperation, sweetheart. It's getting late. What about dinner?
It'll only take a few minutes. We're having shots.
I hope you don't mind being your own cook tonight, Eric. Wanda and I are going to a party. Every night? We're never together anymore. She should have time to rest, too.
It's all right, Eric. I feel fine. I would love to go.
Put on your blue dress. That is the prettiest.
All right, Hans. Who is it?
Eric.
Oh, come in. Going to bed, Eric.
If you can stay up this late, 5 minutes more won't make much difference. I've been trying to talk to you for days. You've been avoiding me. Why?
Oh, please, Eric.
I don't like it. He came here as a friend, but now I don't know. He acts as if he owns you. What does it all mean?
You're dreaming things, Eric.
Dreaming? He was going to stay for a week. Now it's been almost a month. Where does he get all his money? He bought a new car, he takes it to nightclubs, and all his friends, his secrets.
Oh, I don't know, Eric. I don't know.
I don't like it. Whatever it is wrong. I'm going to tell him to go.
No, Eric. No.
Listen, Wanda, I'm your brother. I don't want to cause you any unhappiness, but there's something about him...
Stop! I love Hans. We are going to be married. These are the men I've met. I've tried to describe them, too.
Good. Anything else new?
Hans is getting impatient. He keeps talking about the plans.
I have them for you. At least the ones we want to fall into their hands.
Do you want me to give them to Hans?
Up to him, to the whole group.
They're coming over tonight.
What time?
8 o'clock at my house.
Fine. You give them the plans. Leave the rest to me.